So Kumasi Asante KOTOKO team no arrive e wa ha sei. Nti yes, officials ni bi esi for way most from Paul Olombo and a media team ni bi. Omo nso etimesi for Man Steve and so esi form. Name my players name and I also enjoy omo tie
Prayer to watch. Obara chat. Prayer to watch.
we Kumasi Asante KOTOKO team and we enjoy against a fast track. So yɛhwɛ KOTOKO a yɛhwɛ fast track nso deɛ na atmosphere a ɛkɔ so no also wɔ enjoy bi na biribiara so ɛtumi ɛka ho.
Yes, ene ewo Accra Legon Sports Stadium. Eno ena 11 Wonders omoto omonsa e de afre omunuano mpanimfo Kumasi Asante Kotoko Ghana Premier League no match day 15 no ena Kumasi Asante Kotoko enso so oyede ono enso so ebo ne de enso so ewo ho nti wei eye arrival Kumasi Asante Kotoko omonso so e de Ewura Legon Sports Stadium. And I say, Legon Sports Complex always Sports Complex we arrival almost so at the room home. In the Ghana Premier League no sa pepe and at Kumasi Asante Kotoko and omo and so ball na a day and a bit to me as also ubitimi at the comment na abba or comment section. I say, oh dear oba na or like it. Or like a pet now, dear, want to so what share now comment and so at the
So okay, tactical economic. Yes, Ignatius. And another name. Emma, yes, we done assistant coach. Aha, Isaac Sunyai Nema, and it's and 2022, doing 11 wonders and a crop of Marcia Santa or Hena Maya Park game no yes or Hena Maya Park or the Chima. Upia Intiman and yeah, Kai one. Players almost see Sakano, Edema Probiana, Air Pamba, Dixon, a Flapper, a branch and video, or Gaston the Japan, so Kaino. Yes, or Gaston the Japan, right back. And Steven Amampona, Gentleman Nema, who be know which say, Andrew Skodako. Yes, Bofako now. And after Richard Broadwagaras, Frank Thierry Ituga Bella. Ismail Ganu, the captain of the side, Richmond Lamti, Umero Ibrahim, Anafia Branti and G, and Suswede Mohammed Sharif. These are the guys over starting Kyono, Edema Bubukwani, did the crowd of Marcia Santa for the last time. One Ishia, the Chiman, 11 1. The Sentinel. All in all, and then you've been a great game. You've been a great game as far as the Legon University Sports Stadium and social air concern. Maybe major concern air the park. Say, you didn't say, park, no. Yɛde bɛma for other purpose na yɛntimi ɛma park no ɛnsa so ma sɛde si ma yɛ na yɛsrɛ mu yɛngya because ɔkɔ Quran mu kwanko na Quran coach sɛ the main purpose of a living of say yɛbɔ nipa no ɛsɛ ɔbɛso nya ɛno na sɛ wo coach a ɔmo sɛ wa whatever me friend so but the main purpose ɛnɛ you go ni panel service and the main purpose the University of Ghana Sports Stadium said best sports. Say you the man of the entertainment. Na yintimi for say scano maintenance and some get the pitch to eat good user. What is the purpose? Antino, you resre and you share parka you have a better swan and you na you players na Ghana quality no form and after fine cuisine you wire. And on your picture, it may yeah, maybe a swap. Wow, a yamau. And it's interesting before. One of the best facilities I need, you want to my was in, young to me, share, say a facility, no, and so a bit to me. I at the Japan Sana, a day, and Manoma, and your Camantino, and all I have about one, people are here, my ninja. And in a, as a Avaco, 11 wonders fans, no. And shada ama the PM sa enso so e wa asenti no am ye hwani mu se bibia betimi akokama asante man ye problem ma se asante koroko team no e ante se ene bibia team ne bekobia no wonom etimi di akire bibia enso so etimi eye kama ntino eno e de tie no na am told say team no e da so e nam kwan mu a ene wonom e hwani mu so mbare PM enso so e kroma se na bibia enso so etimi akoso kama ntino am born all in all no ene we are going to witness a fantastic game and two scenarios and also two storylines. A war, a game we will say Kotoko intimi and share the patrol newly promoted teams and after Bubu did 11 wonders so far in the intimi you never share the dynamics no and so this year now yeah it's near come on.
All right, can I come that now? You want to say you come on. You should team the man casa. The players are almost into the maritime to team. They never was saying now live the whole players need to say man that is back. Line up and about okay. So line up and about meaning me again for Yamobon for na Yamobon for my because more and the root is you do our or history, no. And I say, well, yes, but it's the analysis nearly a cost into a man say, see about the na Yabba Maya have for Celebrity able to me so I find it.
Well, line up no goalkeeper as usual, Mohamed Kamara in post. Abranti and the Francis Aqua and they was started Musa Hamzata. Francis Aqua started Musa Hamzata. And so started Samban Dongani Unel, Kwame Toko, Hubert Jerry, Babayaya, Kodoset, Irusa Adams, Lord Amwa, Anafi Peter, Aqua, Amidu. These are the guys in the one of and started game of Ama, actually, I come up and so and ASANTE 20 Mamen Samu was on from Albi. Abranti and did Mohamed Kamara started Francis Aqua and so started as the right, as the left full back. Now after Lord Amwa has started as the right full back. Samba Dongani Unel and Hamzata Musa and started as the center back. And so one man and ASANTE Mabaya Yako set Hubert Joe me patrol and midfield now if you when Inusa Adams, Peter Kwamidu and Abranti and the Kwame Poku. These are the guys and they one started in a typical 4-3-3 system. And so at the Mabu and video called the Commercial Santa Corpo.
It's okay. I mean, check Hannah. Now, first of all, you can say,
Dr. Keoji, Dr. Keoji, then I say, you have a fish apart. No, normal good too. So, can be too. Yes, but Nippon Augustinus or Papa. It's Dr. Keoji, Dr. Keoji, Namisha Pa, Nano. Oh, yeah, no, my sweet, and my boys any year. But, now, Kappa. Dr. Keoji, Namisha, one. Naima on our show, or Muchi, Naso Papa. But, 24th day of December. And yet, I have grown from January to this time. We are not better off than them. We are not better off than them. Now, just say, one breadwinners. Just say, one more month for as it's better winner. A quality, then you have to say, upon your birthday, a party, a barney, in what has been very good to us. The young pass and the game no it's another good game I can say a big game what I said but it's not it is a difficult game for ASANTE KOTOKO because of it is a difficult game for ASANTE KOTOKO because of KOTOKO recent performance against teams and maybe or more for KOTOKO against Basake, KOTOKO against Techima 11 Wonders. All these teams
we Kumasi ASANTE KOTOKO warm up or
Basake KOTOKO Lucy, Onifi, KOTOKO VC so or draw. So KOTOKO's performance has not been that good. Like I said, this time around against Lagos cities now, KOTOKO. Confidently, you can say KOTOKO about the 3 maximum points. The football, as it is full of uncertainties. time when we now so we say hold on a surprise no so we are being guided by Saudi and say football is full of uncertainties. Beyond that, only two teams no more performance it is obvious say Kotoko performance no winning team I friend no Legon cities and you know share say as usual and I say level wonders let's try say baby level wonders let's try say at least on say big clubs no so many the minus and as smaller clubs no boy intrinsically and motivation no when we are afraid say level wonders the players cabet against Kotoko and yes and even over to say because it is against Kotoko no promises be brave and again because the players would wish say also obenya Kotoko on also be fully a 24 karat performance say the be best shock Kotoko and penufo ani ama fair oma abedi nachi it is a game de bia me ka say Kotoko games any cheap game go de bia Kotoko game is difficult so if you are Kotoko player always you should be on top of your game yes idea de bia you be laughing at the wrong side of your mouth so this game because it is a holiday Ghana people know live game to supporters will be able to say at the end of the day no Kotoko will be able to at least get the 3 maximum points usually club no so and Kotoko and 3 maximum points no the Kotoko second position and the point difference no be only a point between one and Diana so Emma Kotoko that kind of intrinsic motivation say we should do something and if you're able to win this particular game able to me acquire that second position and subsequently play against the other sides. And you say ASANTE Kotoko will be able to do something now Omanya 3 must 1 points. But easy. It will never be an easy game for ASANTE Kotoko. Legon cities will always try to do something. Everyone will always try to do something. Football, I'm taking Kotoko to win this particular game. Also, in terms of quality, in terms of performance, also league club no so. And your football, and sometimes comes with surprises. Straight away, better say Kotoko, but so the medical can Kotoko last few games against these non-performing clubs, almost struggle, but even at Baba Sports Stadium, almost struggle. This game they will be able to do something, and then Kotoko will pick the 3 maximum points. Bon.
All right, Sasu Mamana Sena, still that you share you come online for the born against sports. And the landline for land up to me about Montesa, any kind of for Guinea, to me so at the actual would you made in the scene to also Yamu players, some of my best starting game now, Eddie Ama Asante Kotoko. Mami Sam Francis from Mohammed Kamara in the goal post. Francis Sakwa, Musa Hamza, Samba Wunel, Kwame Fuku, Hibejo, Babaya Yasset Kweju, Inusa Adams, Lord Amoa, and if Peter Amit Alpha. So any game, no, one more typical strike in the hour. I work with Kwame Fuku strike, Ebo. Telling Francis Sakwa, and I'm a bench player in the NFL Patrick. The online up.
It is like I said, it is the usual Kotoko lineup apart from a few players. Abem, which is Peter Francis Akpan, Obem for Patrick Esiedu. Apart from that, all other players have been playing for consistently for Asante Kotoko. And then Musa Hamzata have a consistent figure for the club. And Lord Amoa, HMU, Peter Mitu, HMU. So it is a Kotoko's main squad and then a drum for them. And I'm happy that Lord Amoa is back after joining Black Galaxies or South Africa. By the confidence level. And there was a bench on also any entry and so about back in the team. Unfortunately, Lord in Adabo and Osha Branch of friend in Adams. Now his confidence is back and he's performing well for Asante Kotoko. Now Kotoko's last game. Babaya Sports Stadium. Or Homodi Yapuapa. This squad, like I said, Coach Karim Zitu, don't mean any selected players be apart from these players. Peter Miduakwa. Sometimes when we say supporters no issue with him, but Peter Amiduakwa, Kotoko, what to say, Abranti IFL, Messi, of Barcelona. Sometimes we may not be able to get that 100% performance from me, but one magic. Now, what decided game, for Asante Kotoko, Peter Miduakwa, and then Hubert Dew. Hubert too is another fantastic chap. Also, he's doing so well for Asante Kotoko this season. It's usually say Kotoko will be able to take the 3 maximum points. No, I'm not surprised about the lineup. These are players Eboma Asante Kotoko. No, I think the surprise package will be Francis Akwa and Baba Yaya. Last Kotoko game, Baba Yaya came from the bench and I obeyed them at the man. Asante Kotoko. This time around, he started for Kotoko. So if you have Baba Yaya, you have Irejew, Itemiduapa, Ompoku. This is an offensive-minded squad. You have about 3 ball-playing forwards. Baba Yaya and Bonne. Apart from that, very Inus Adams is there, Itemiduapa, Hubert. So I'm expecting say Kotoko will be more attacking. Now, about me, more goals in this particular game. So this squad, it is much expected from Coach Karim Zitu, and I think that I say a package for supporters. So I'm for the Christmas now. They are going in with all their arsenals so that they are making the 3 maximum points. Born.
All right. Thank you very much. Mr. Frost, sit down, and I attend can live for the Born Again Sports. If you didn't come up with the game, no, everything so I shall say. Oh, the more I go, I'm so I'm a come for you, and for amount, and so that will make you so. What check here, for you now, the air cost on the screen, I massive Asante Kotoko players, no, and I need about to so I came over, I'm so almost more yet to come and you. Ekoye and from element team no until your opponent every so Asha say live from Kumasi and as a live from the Lagos Sports Stadium. Now you go say your hand no who players so more warm up come put the normal birthday eventually the ohema utu say baby abomodi ahye ba baby ahye but still ni no you consider say they are giving the so across name ba so afan to my back so fila and so me and Kassaman, we do for her. On the way, say YouTube Association. And then I get to be I have any never been to say fine. Good afternoon. Maybe I will be ready to come. And then I'll fancy. Protocol everyone, there's who did not say. Big game, because we share 11 that's the deal more than we are after 15 matches now. Almost just 6 points. I think, sir. A very, very, very difficult game at the amount Kotoko. But I think that this game now, the best at the amount 11 wonders ever draw. Maybe because Kotoko also after we be more than a more standing game so but you show performance this season Coach Karim Zito or a defensive coach or defensive more than to attack. So I think I know there be a bit more other Kotoko winning this game and as almost a draw one more. Kotoko last 5 matches, some of them lose 2 every need just 1. As one 11 that say lose 3, and I will winning 1. As one I'm about cross one. So I think it's very, very, very difficult. Yeah, about the last of somehow no more lot. I'm now in some more. We shall have a the ball Peter Block now let Patrick Silva. I think and Joseph Amwa left back one man very good at just someone in a very review.
about by the end can say supporters which me I make people so because sports stadium now obia it's me the shape them because Ghana football I want to say supporters a play major role on the field of play no supporters are around no surrounding no ọmụma anyị game no fema and motivate players no ọmụ pitch no so ọmụ bobo na ọmụ say yẹ nkọfo bi a ọmụ tire chi ọmụ dey say ye wini a ọmụ say ọmụ titi yẹ so no nyama so I think say supporters is be pimo asia media born again bibi abẹ kama na ọmụ so ọmụ twa born again TV no on YouTube on Facebook no dia man ọmụ so ebe mo fe no me say na nyama so yẹ because no who is Ghana football no you person your query you person your advance your query supporting wise you ban individual players you see individual players are esana e tete no be kai e chase na mutam don mutam e ba e pekwe time jordan e poku time no say you post them na so you comment you crana like only player we go hello and so post them always player intina no me ko you person who that team you say who the back see me na players and next you post them my because me go we play be say e be apita me do akwa bi intina me ko wo be jewu intina me ko like you who san your man and me be tima bo ama e game no so head but again that friend so far there me tima ka say and that game no and that thing but best for any the one that's ever draw
in a record once something got to protest like say no money things are more bottom of the league by no finding it difficult. The last time I think that the owners of the cities no so players find it difficult in terms of money no more the last of the league on my chair KOTOKO ebe 2-1 and almost something one that's never KOTOKO ne basika no so that ahead of a year one this basika share KOTOKO vision so from only vision for both so someone is this records never I if who say KOTOKO one club in Ghana football I'm give you up say 90 minutes so now the KOTOKO why you know how many dreams FC Baba Sports no many Ghana FC Baba Sports no you know game the sana how many media ma the same thing how many media ma ko be tutu say na KOTOKO no mo na say we ni ya and say game na end ya we na wa relax it club biara we only KOTOKO bo now we send one goal and I send 2 goals and relax so I think say na make say everybody say head to head yeah yes and they came back and equalized so I think say only KOTOKO bobo men can say ebia we send one no relax ni ma KOTOKO all players some you kind of quality no mo bi and all players no obia bobo na who ni say just individual player that obia make sure so we be but I get that when home be no say teamwork na you do and the business affect you but some year the sana say individual players no obia bono mo na some players team so I think say and maybe to my KOTOKO me who say KOTOKO ahead of the last time I met myself KOTOKO about so many Lagos cities and about Lagos City show but I don't know I met those players and then only Lagos cities but see how they can the team now I don't see the same owners of Lagos cities no but I don't know just say and look at my ABR that we now Lagos cities for now over KOTOKO because c'est ça players net in terms of coaching the BR environment the BR assistant so ni na be drum mo players na mo ta fer no so and I'm going to my side my na my dey what my ultimate when again I had the plan of the who say KOTOKO ahead of Bobo Converse le mo on Spanish na ebe na le mo on players no so individual players no how almost no mess like what ma dey ba ya affect clubs e work na say issues up clubs e account ni yama no dey about page so they are affecting it to go see the BR you compare ebi KOTOKO has a full it's so many small clubs there but no find difficult some nation and na ebi a say a bit now but still the news KOTOKO ahead of Bobo present but 11 is best a bit my draw but me who is a win every my 11 is oh game we and here 2-1 bet me play but me who is say 2 goals this game 2 goals 3 goals this particular game now about 8 the game they shall say one there's no me warm up na
I don't know the because say I'm say 1 hour the issue. Say game never started 3 o'clock a yard. Game never started 4 p.m. I don't know the reason here. Some buy some bill. You know the channel buy. I can say home team can be kind. Ever be home a pass and away to the match. Football head. Machine ma who say my friend division 1 na. Ana mention maybe division 1 clubs no. Anytime be a club be a better actually be no. For one up no. I am no lose game. So what when you cry on the best I draw. No woman up I be out. Go prepare. Like who says so now that I would have bad game no. It's one less anya when I have it me affect you. So what I say so me who say la one as minimum game tia ama kai chiri. So mo me you say traffic na chi omo. The way me who say course so we be na traffic at chi omo. On to no nya me do I buy. And Cabarista said yes, arrive at the piano. It's me who say yes, almost send them a big Ghana clubs, yes, almost send them the memoir, who may affect you and can let another would it blaming come from. It's an intimate, only come and also put as this as time as at now, I'm the Bia. I'm going to have to affect you. KOTOKO. My punishment here now. My commitment of body is still away. Yeah, arrive right time. So one day, yeah, one back the same time as our punishment war. As a crowd be from the crowds are made from the same division 1 of the day. The amount of time said this the time reporting time. No one will do it. On it, pre-match. No, it's a pre-match, not team. No, that's the playing body. Now, that's a man will do the exact time I said we will do. There's a punishment. So I think the man said, very media officer, as a kaka. But also, your course be. I don't know. Somewhere around. I come around there. I will not buy it. Yes, almost arrive here. Come arrive here. Come here. Sure, say. And Cabarista more pitching. So we can say kaka. Ogusu your course say how much I will do pitching. I was here for yeah, some more. We different than anything common. Different so one of a guy about 18 to do some video to my part. I'm a channel there. I will do for Corner TV. Or do for Corner TV. Maybe I'll do for Corner TV. All right, there was a funny with D for Corner TV. And I one more thing so extra for me okay. I've never about Consul Hano so yeah TV. Yes, seeing there was the other than other friendly a soft sulu or higher than anybody being common to the alpha game. Also afternoon. Joseph you have a you also have to have it to be I can call everyone this then our so far so good. The American actually are 48 food now and said Ghana Premier League is zero and Yama Equi is answered Sanya Abansa Sampaye na Abayo take over FSA on also the Kakra ever project and Tim Simako do a watch Ghana Premier League and Ama Floria no Assasa. The Sentinel stadium banning no the Cano Nessa simply be a chomo. Now so much we a match make us decide that at Mathematics at KOTOKO. Now the decide that also so and sensibility or sensible ignorance say a few more and answer last season, you know. Supposition 11 wonders a day, supposition 1 no. Now I have the citizens so at the one want to trade and now so many no KOTOKO any local citizens but born what a study I net KOTOKO 11 wonders a Baba so edge or Mojina or Ghana Lake Log so. Koko bi and integrity na ni abago nya dia mekwansa asante KOTOKO the sentinel their supporters no kan ye ye bankomo edidi na no e kire se ebi asipan nti se na ekobasa esi a eheba enyo nwanwasa ana obi nso kan ese opasia no so no sisa na dwe the senti se KOTOKO last season no na niema mu enye maliko cities me buka obusimu a ene na we se no mo mani amielu na na da ho no se ne be yo betimi Echiafa level 1 this na so much form so a any can say mo kura de KOTOKO for the KOTOKO chita food na ni say e ma KOTOKO betimi akwa a second position on the leg row I ba na sa dia na leg na omo contend and say omo inside so and say omo pepa say o betimi agie no na say enye ni nsem and say enye no kura enti enere de Kotoko fans ne Kotoko supporters zero feed na no de America de akire obia ne se mo fa mpa bonta Kotoko fo achi achi a mo de airtime ni na ene se de esi na no no ebie mo so enye de esi se esi no etimi se esi ana bibia so no ye won so won foforo ene on be write the story of her last season ana ne so betimi maintain the story of her last season na ni name na kokko ba se kokko ye se the last season na ye dia na se rutimi se mi wuna se mo ameka dia chire Kotoko team no na nkan to Kotoko pen for the Kotoko supporters so far so good na dia time no enhye da enso papa na so se wo se dia attendance no chire ho no no omo ebubu ba ne na so team to be koye papa enti Kotoko 11 wonders dia ye ka ye beka se omo de omo no ma bebo bra bia but dia so de omo no wa hwe ase no o so ayana enti 11 wonders no ono no robo de no pressure bi ani so tension bi ani so ana brabo so se wo bona pressure no so tension ni so aya na nkan kro no aya na efe ko se ekoyi aboy ankoyi aboy enti na ma kira on bebo no se ye ka omo no ewo asem de bono pa betinya ka se ko sa asante Kotoko esa ne se enema maako miensa ana HH Kotoko ne one last season history no Lagos cities ye no HH so mo ne ana two leg no so na omo so peso omo chie na omo tibe we ni na e do ko to ba bi ye no so na esan so achesi o ye to so tre also supporters ya omo betimi ahye na omo dia appeal o mana so omo tibe Xmas get dia mo no eno so aya dia HH o enti utimi se Kotoko wo niam maako miensa to konka na so utimi konka sa niam maako miensa ya aya dia ebema utimi se yesan so resume leg na stadium of supporters ba beba no ebetimi ayefre papa enti aka se de me ba ye na metietie mo hwe se de ne ma kro no na kakra me hu ni kakra me tie re sampa Kotoko ne no so munya omo ba we but omo pa stadium ha no da abepe be bia kwa potajo omo bi bibia kama aba ya omo omo talking but host nation na se home team no ade ono oni ha betimi aka se bia na no so yo makwa nkyere de ya no mentumi na enkyere but as a pass footballer ya me mabobo pen na no so no menum se de ball ani so etie no we ni na ya na account we na so eboa ama otimi se niam be koyi ya de no ti aka se de so far so good no ka Kotoko omo ewo so omo warm up referees so no so park so warm up at ye ka say na de 11 wonders for no we hu omo team bass wa ha we hu omo pani bia wa ha na me hu bia so wa ha enti didi na no so aya bia no so sports antics ni bi esan say no so kan ho binti bia na no so omo akwa kire ya kire mo de enti me entre but see aka say de ba na say ko mo so pa page so omo ye warm up wa ankaye na nka efe pa but ye ka say nya dia wonders ewo page so ko na park ni so a omo ayo technical team omo tutu bi bia but so far so good ne kan ni dia 11 wonders for the MI but referees omo so dey gina match na to ayire omo so wo me kama say de ball and as a sporting discipline time no share no bibia no etie nti eguso ayenso ye busa say 11 wonders for omo ba na so omo mai but ye ka say de ye wu nti enana de efe na ebe ye di kan so for the first time we am say Kotoko started so omo ha mama park de ene na me no say ene no Kotoko be ma the fans na no so Xmas package ebe kama into the likes of samba bonelum omunina ubetigagunum ampokunum donso also ejim se oba goalkeeping department no so dia eja goalkeeper trainer ono so ene the goalkeepers no warm up kama no we those na me gire mu enema Kotoko Royals no na metimi ejina atenem edema Kotoko Royals metimi san so ebo entine se two department na dia onim ni mu papa penti for na de dia Kamala ho ana aluda dazi also ho no mu a omu na wo ma ko na kama enti so far so good de dia fans na start your mo eba enti no eguso wa no a ye twen se 11 wonders so beba enim so beba na so mo ba ye timi kire ba so far so good no bra se time no eso a omo a omu ni ho referee ene Kotoko team no park no so na wa pese na wa san so atwe for 30 minutes ni ansa na omo abum aba enti be kai bra na men no me Kotoko Royals no na ajaye ko bobo bi a na on benufo afa ho na o machire na o mo chire bibia se ye hye na emulate kakra e wo se na apia kra e wo sports stadium wo esa se na na ka ho bi enti ye so ye nya motre twɛn ama ta motre be to so ansana ye no ye ko e park no so nti we be hu bi da no so mati bi da enti wonder se ba o ma park so nya de mama ene mu aye wu ma do so me nya de mama esa se I've been a football fan before and I've been a football player so the control so good there I dey KOTOKO na pitch this one omo so omo e yo map na. All right, thank you very much. For of Unia TV, and I am in still na the team I love one the space no. Kenya Mae, technical team Mae. And this Kaka Edwin Komo, this one is one event video. So one that's funny Mae. Na sema Kaka kan yo omba ne I'm afraid to take it to. Your command is so mama. I'm not telling Sika the Amama na. I'm saying, I'm saying, Jerry, I want to go next year, Jerry. Afternoon.
Jerry, now we are honorable Jerry Ameshabu for which I probably.
Oh, okay. Assemblyman, Nazi. If you are honorable, you come assemblyman, come and be a couple.
Jerry Ameshabu, so no now, deputy ship for MPP.
Okay. I'm seeing a one best KOTOKO.
On this KOTOKO, as a KOTOKO, I already wanted to be ready. And the end of 15 years, and I am as well. You can't swear over the yard. Well, I am to I
say, game now, so one day, some mamma of one. Papa, this comes.
Bokwana.
We are so common from the Bema here.
I said, who discuss every more number. And young to
Your command is be on Casa Corner, the charm, paying for that Nasa, yeah. Oh, Betana, on so no, I send you against the whole.
I don't know that some of you say, yeah, important. Procunam the city, the shoe. Can watch your own for bang the beer. And you did it enough to come my yes, that's probable.
Oh, there we go. Yeah. Well, I can't say, Monsieur. So, somebody, a Christmas money. We did say, once you do business and cat and it's the I did a more panel cat and for the what you say. And in June this year, with the crowd and over there to my I had to send and pay for the big one.
Once again, 345 no more with me a year. And to make 5 for what is here with us.
Say, give me you bet me about bear first stuff for the answer on baby and answer on the one answer. Begin to say, came there because about to be too that any time. So,
perhaps my dear, you can't come on my idea train that I actually
okay, by give me a 4 p.m. We have just 25 minutes to go. One day I have to come. What did he say on the Bible about him?
That one there.
One the boy, and then we saw
a boy about the movie actually. You will be actually the team the bar home team. Watch it.
Mammy Nunez in you. This is my eye and tough. It's Mammy Nunez, tough already do every year. When I'm in a new margin there and your back. So we didn't open your cackle. I'm seeing a good afternoon. Did you say I'm having the devil? Official pass.
Commissariat officer now in the United States, you have the lab for the book. And you put free, I don't part that. We decided to knock for airport international matches, top level with them top players. I don't know in Bible.
I'm a young up with the
Davis.
I'm a young KOTOKO one this,
It's going to be a tough match, a very tough match. We are hoping to say a match no better so. That's our hope now. Be a very come. See, one day special matches can come. I'm nice for do, but as a financially now, I don't know. I'm sick as any arrangements been in there, but we are hoping to see a nice. And moreover, they are down into will be a wish up to be also for the extra mile just to impress. Send it up to we are hoping to see a good game.
All right, Nkomo nature say Kotoko Ntina Waha and also Kotoko. Kakrebi on Kotoko team this year.
We have a good team. But I wouldn't say a super team, a good team. Just we've been down with injuries, Akrane, Ibrakaka. But in all this, my worry has always been the progression and the pattern of play of our team. At least for the injury, but who's a place need you one man. On my role, your improvement, of we have a good team.
Okay, I mean, what does it do you? Well, calculate.
I am want to, but we very brains. I know you do get a cut and many of Cassian brands and every woman, and a man bone. See, we're surprised that by much officials say, well, Hannah, awaiting my big freak, my say, a bit too kind now, or what's the that home team MD3. Eh, or a Kayeti Biache, and the other free. What took it there and out if I want to get it, and I see the appointment of the show because it, and yes, I need the normal Ghana way with a means here. In the account.
Okay, you say you're Kotoko team, no? I say party cones, no? I'm a good dressing room. To be young with my so I'm a refined about baby, Yapon. Okay, and then meeting is over warm up on Baba.
Yet, the same amount, not only upon you, one new, then the answer again. Ya show me be na elwane Bible ya points no the nti then the kinya kura komba ya no mutira so sapepe.
All right, thank you very much.
You're welcome, sir.
All right, except for you, say you do come on life on the Born Again Sports. This is my last protocol. The team I level one this and level one this. And see any team say one this for nobody, but said it. Many about the tree done, but in family, then now was a paper chips and we are reporting the one this about the bill. Meaning I heard him say maybe to me so akui and so na bibia to me so afan to my pa e di efra and so here is Born Again over more than subscribe to the page. So subscribe you are like and if you watch now I'm a winner and you get to me so ahead. One this Asante Kotoko. Into the other game the chassis. We have just 20 minutes. Now giving up about the chassis here. One this into me Margaret Pamano so MA training. Na sɛ ɔkyɛke ɛwɔ ha no ma ma menye mfanyin fa nkyerɛ ɔ baabi a wɔndes ɛwɔ sɛ ɔmoyɛ ɔmotiri aha ha na tesima level one des protein ɛwɔ sɛ ɔmotumi ɛyɛ ɔmotiri but
players so deɛ baby for so far so good ne deɛ ɛyɛ de akɔtɔkɔ na ɛwɔ pitch ne so a ɔmo so ɔmo ɛyɛ ɔmo warm up na.
All right, thank you very much.
yɛhwɛ nim sɛ mfomantumi ama ma ɛyɛ wɔm akɔkɔ no a ɔbɛtumi nso ɛde ɔmo ani apii no ɛwɔ agopama no so na afiri ɔmo aba bɛhwɛ ɛyɛ game no na afiri na yɛtumi nso ho yɛfiri no ɛnso ɛba ɛnso ɛwɔ hɔ na house a yɛwɔ ha a yɛkyɛkekyɛke nneɛma na yɛho deɛ yɛbɛtumi nso akɔ ɛnso ɛwɔ ha no mu abusuafoɔ nti no wɔhyɛ no so ɛmfama yɛn sɛ game no wonders ɛntumi ama me bɔde a sɛ wonders ɔmo ɛntumi ama me bɔ game no deɛ a na kyerɛ sɛ ɛnneɛma bɛsisi paa ɛwɔ league because Kobani say I be do there, we do things in the castle. Oma mo Kotoko there, yes, we give young people memo or so much points in the Fedemayan. Okay. I want some maba. I want to see maba. More gentia. Hey, and if you must see, I won't be here. I didn't have Ghana football. Ghana football. Nina no. You ever na you be few months at Ebeba and so elbow. Here is Born Again Sports. Subscribe to the page. To subscribe here. Now, while I hit the business, I'm actually say I am fine. Now, see, no, but of the na every or maybe warm up. More yet last shake up. No, maybe more dressing. Last shake up. Now, last. Na Obi ni visa no. Oma me yo warm up. One day me yo warm up. Nti ene wa hanu ma. Ye hwe se me fi dressing room ma baba. No. Oma la shake up omo ye dey ra dressing room. Ena ohwe on the screen. Ti we shake wi a na wa baba na wa we so e wo dressing room na nyema etulu so akoyi. Kante. Na nyema etulu so are fine. Ti ni na no. Ye head this film. We give me answer everybody. Here's one against us. Team now. Ayoma last shake up. Yes, Koto. Wonders in your mind. Wonders in your mind. Oh my God. When your mind go on the city, you young woman. Yeah, some more. And this is a number of. I don't know how to show this about. I'm seeing a hacker before one day team now. Oh, yeah. Born in the obey. I know what you mind. Why? On say no born is capping. We on your say you know I said you're very serious. 15 minutes to game. Warm up no yen. Wait your team now. They are not ready for Ghana Premier League. There are other clubs that they are willing to share even Division 1 class we are share more from money in my cosa. If you are just open and you are up in the board Ghana Premier League, they are well prepared. You need to share positive money. This Park Academy. Share yes. Sometimes before I team very qualifying, or the I can't do it that after PT in the Ghana Premier League. For sure, pass I want the phone yet. Actually, where they buy stadium. Players in safety, but you cannot see this in anywhere in Africa here, even your western part of your continent is Africa. They are doing proper football. In terms of football, they are far gone. We should team bars are one that's one the bar. They are not ready for the Ghana Premier League. Okay, honestly, answer the answer to so I find so I mean I think can miss this media so aba na ya family from we said the media aba it's the like no eba aba so messages in the pensata will cook the media every Tuesday the media aba Ghana we don't have leaders and thinkers. It is only about money. On the about Charles Jones, so the media about what time is the match coming on? Okay, 4 p.m. We have just 16 minutes to go. I'm not Anderson, so the media. May I know the cake of 4 p.m. Okay. Peter Offer. I say what your life watching your life from YouTube. Croydon, please, okay. Peter Offer, okay, Croydon for young watching now. My heart since I wanna Princess or Mr. Prince, I wanna also a war. Jonathan Wusu and Stanford the media about what time is the match starting? 4 p.m. Utia can tell for okay, I reply on for the 4 p.m. by Christopher Ampedi. The whole is teaching like Legon with all the biggest administration. They can't manage a stadium which was built recently. Why? No. I can be answered the media about no TV for me. Oh, Owusu Abwaje cartoons. I said at Christopher Ampedu. Okay, our bride Christopher. Why do you think Ghana is still a country? The country where they're a country. Okay. Oh, Ghana. Oh, what is this? Watching you like me. And yes, they will name actually, it's given. Yes, oh, I know. Common VIP. You can't manage enough space. VIP. Yeah, so I'm very good. And we also have this is final for you. Young fan is everything we are said the so your fan is young trust so this is ASANTE KOTOKO.
Yes, Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Omne Boru Bokua, ye free woman Techiman 11 Wonders. ɛna ɔmo nso so ɛde edwam so ɛnɛ awie yi ɛwɔ Lagos Sports Complex na ASANTE bra me no kasa yi sisi afei ɛna ball book a yɛfrɛ ɔmo 11 Wonders hope team no ɔmo nso so ɛtimi arrival ama bibia nso ɛtimi ayɛ kama na yana mibisa me won sɛ Ghana Premier League no ɛnhyɛ bɛyi ɛna ɛtimi da hɔ aka 30 minutes na kick off no aso ɛyɛ Ghana time no ɛyɛ 4 p.m. pepepepepe asisi a me no kasa 11 Wonders afei na 11 Wonders aba be PM ɛwɔ Lagos Sports Complex Kumasi Asante Kotoko de ɔmo abɛyɛ wɔm up no nyina awie ama bibia nso etim ay kama a ɔmo kɔ dress room Kotoko bɛba no ne kese oyi fully prepared a ɔba be share ball kwa from Techimai 11 Wonders or partner 11 Wonders enye shake up bia o 11 Wonders enye shake up bia 11 Wonders enye shake up bia na ɔmo ba be gina park so abobo na ɛboa ɛma association football etimi ɛkɔnkan ɛboa ɛma talent etimi prevail ɛboa etimi ɛma ebinom ɛkɔndɔ se ɔmo ɛbɛba ade ɔmo sika aba be hyɛ Ghana football mu anase Ghana Premier League no ama nema nso etimi akɔnkan 11 Wonders on the home team obo Elieti Kumasi Asante Kotoko ba be true sports stadium obese 1.5 to 2 hours aye no warm up oni bi bia awie ekɔ dressing room say okɔ dressing na waba edi okansi na boso sisi ame no ka say 11 Wonders enya ade mpo say 11 Wonders aba park nso a omba be shake up na so be warm up edi atwen Kumasi Asante Kotoko na say omo edi aba besi akan no ama eno enso so etumi akonka we na ye bisa se we eboa ema Ghana football enso etumi ekonka na eboa onso obetumi edi comment aba ewo comment section as drop a comment ewo comment section as na bibia enso so etumi enye kama se ye be Ghana Premier League Monday 15 eno na ye born and na 11 Wonders me no ka say park no kasa park bobo park ne bobo no so ensi so ema so emeye woma kura bia ewo emeye woma bia ho die bisa se we eboa association football no we eboa ema eno enso so etumi enyini ana onso betimi adrop comment we so another privilege a yesu ye bi kwan e dey ato ene bring that na predict and win bring that no predict and win wa obetumi a predict Kotoko na 11 Wonders match no onso so ubetumi enya 20 cedis Ghana credit 20 cedis credit ada say yemfa send ubumu ana say yemfa nye credit ma no onso so ubetumi ayesa kwan disabre ya ebie kwan ato onso fa prediction bra yes fa prediction enso so ebra ebibia enso entimi enye kama enso so emfama 20 cedis uwinia onso so ubetumi enya 20 cedis Ghana credit na onso so ode achake half far ama bibia enso so etimi ay kama anti prediction no prediction aka 10 minutes na kick off no enso so ehyasie ewo Lagos Sports Complex Kotoko any ball book from Techimai 11 Wonders na edi edwam so ene awie enso ewo enkana company mantem for prediction for comment predict we predict and win we a bonus ene ye de ma ye T4 ya befo oma ahwe of TV na me fasa akonya we say so na mama obibia enso official pa mo amudi echi from Facebook mudi echi from YouTube mudi echi from Instagram edi abedru YouTube no yes erade ahode erade nim de ese nya bi obiara eye nya nensa som nya okura oye bia erade mo na eno enso engede enso entimi enkonka me yipa yima wo se nya wode won se ye bia erade mo afia yi besimi erade no nyamra wo so erade mo bubu erade bambo erade hia nya wode won sa be som bia wo pesa wode ye de bo abrabo enamra kwan so no me ye erade payema wo se erade ema na ensiwiye na enko yi once again mema obi bia evishiapa vikanti ni hao tia vikanti ni hao tia dankeschön gratia man akadesh tesheku abi ya vikanti in the same year ye twen se kick off no enso so ebetumi aba na afi ye di bibia enso so etimi aire atotwa so enso so akonenim yes enti oba yesrewa bomode na like na odi o comment no so aba fa comment ne bra na ne predict ubetimi enya 20 cedis Ghana credit o predict na wini a ekwan bi beba so bia ye de ebema we eye of a TD bonanza ye de ma ye tiefo ene ahefo a ye di obia bronya ye di obia bronya 20 cedis credit 20 cedis credit 20 cedis credit ye di bronya enye izo Ghana 20 cedis credit ye di bronya ye di bronya enti predict bra comment section ase oba comment section ase na on so all prediction no na odi ato ku and collected enya tibedie me platform was me boss na be too better me block wo hwe na oba na se wontimi enyina so na otwem na abo aha we enya force enye medi obi atem ball no mba bebo ball obi abo a oyemfum so oyi bibi ebem obi fom so oyer na obi take advantage no da ko shego nti ngese bia obegina so be emfum so obi a na be ni bakura tem platform we say a decent platform yes yeah the entertain crofo nti bi so oba na comporto ho ama bia so etimi ai kama so ewo Ghana Premier League MD15 yes outstanding game se Kumasi Asante Kotoko and 11 wonders ebo no ene kwade omo so e di edwam so ewo enkra komponi mantem University of Legon Legon Sports Complex eho na omode awokan siri nyina so edwam so ewo ho enche na match no ba be shasi aka 7 minutes na kick off no so aba ye the update no and live commentary na so ebeba ama on so wo hunu ne eko ene ne eno so eba eko ene ne so eba to the Israel oba predict my predict Kotoko be say ena ebeko even one this ebe say ena eno so ebeko obetimi a predict my na enema so enye kama so ewo ho no o predict a obetimi enya 20 cedis Ghana credit na so odi ahwe ama abrabo unze brunyen unya 20 cedis Ghana credit obetimi dia chile dia free guest dia free boys so tiase na odi so on the biso dia a check what's up into obetimi a predict o predict a obetimi enya 20 cedis Ghana credit you game no pe e wo say itimi e contact na onsa eka way o credit na also I check we have into uba no like you know Ghana Premier League no and so ye bo we pa nigga say ye kwa kudi bronya na so na ye wom no bronya na so na ye wom no nti on so betimi afasa akonya we say so obi bia da wo wish no happy Xmas bia no obetimi afasa akonya we say so na on so all comment number over say wo wish wo dofu bi o ma bi o papa bi o over bia fafa comment section ase ye beken kan ni na so ready amount yes akonya nda ho fa o wishes no fa bra aha ye o pesa o wish wo bi o ma bi wadam bi o papa bi o nia bi ukunu bi o girl bi guess boys no on so betimi edi afa akonya we say so na ya pa mu aka ama ni pakro so say ampa on so odor open asset enti wetimi the comment no and so abba brunya na ena yewrum ene the 24th day of the month of December the year 2025 yes so far so good aka nefua bako ensia na afiwe eko enforce ene 25th na afiwe eko na wiege eyurade na dom ni mogu ne dom na doye me bambo ene ne kwesopa ena odi aka ye nso a ama ye nso so yetiase eno ndi se o wi ka ekire urade a aseda wetimi edi amawurade o asem bi ka kire o maami bi a oboa wo o papa bi a oboa wo onipa bi a oba obrabom ema saa bre onso so wanya ba bi agina ekwanya no eda ho onso so ubetimi aba ama bi anso so etimi aye kama enso so ewo
the maximum point for ASANTE KOTOKO. A victory will take them just a point behind leaders Adriana FC, and that is where they have their side.
Okay, so we should with the second Tachima 11 Wonders in Adia Omoya Womapu Anya Womapu Bia Anya Womapu Bia and Babeshe as you can see, you know, and so as you Anya Womapu Bia and Babijim about our BC and and so if we and so yes.
The Bottle League team for the club recently recorded their very first victory of the 2025-26 season. That breakthrough, however, has not sparked enough desire in terms of their performance, as the struggling side have since suffered 2 consecutive defeats. Really a huge headache there for the side, and arriving very late here at the Lagos Stadium was not even part of the warm-up session there. But these 2 sides walk onto the pitch now, looking forward to a very exciting moment there. 90 minutes lie ahead, on only 90 minutes to celebrate courage, rivalry, and brilliance. On this Christmas Eve, before the lights of celebration shine across the nation, Ghana football certainly offered its own gifts, and so the stands pretty much quiet, the chants still low, and the carols of passion certainly will be awaiting us here at the Lagos Stadium, where Kumasi ASANTE KOTOKO, obviously the visitors, here meeting 11 Wonders, one of the side in the Premier League, really not having almost everything working perfectly as they expected. Some coaches have come and gone, but the Ghana football Premier League is certainly on here for both teams.
Well, certainly the 2 teams will be eager for Kabio Kariki to come under a lot of pressure, but now seems to have the full complement of his team. And that is where he is very much happy to have lots of them available. We'll get to see if 11 Wonders, despite being late, will be able to pick up the pieces and get the very best of results for them.
Well, so a lot of our changes there for 11 Wonders in terms of their work rate there. You expect to see a lot of runs coming through from Akim Miller, Ibrahim Udu, and Frank Kawere. But always get to see the likes of Emmanuel Boateng, the captain of the side there, and support from Udu. And obviously at the back line, there's always going to be some interesting partnership there from Issa and then, of course, Akolo. Both sides coming in to the left and the right full back position there. But it's interesting to know how this side will be able to recapture that momentum in terms of their performance.
Get into the right shape, the right momentum to play against the porcupines. It's another question that they have to answer, but how do they answer that? Well, it's what I get into the examination without a pen.
Well, absolutely. Their match officials for today's game, Selam Blessia, there's a center referee. They'll be assisted in lines 1 there by Roland Nito, Duardi in lines 2. There's Paul Kojo, Atin Makap, and the match officials, Juliet Nono, Agba, and there's a match officials for today's game. The Kumasi ASANTE KOTOKO certainly walking into this particular game. I've made 4 changes there. And Francis Akwa replacing Patrick Asiro, as well as Murphy Dawson sitting out for Kwame Poku. Walid Fuseni is not starting today. Baba Yara is rather playing ahead of him, and also expecting the likes of Joseph Alma sitting down for Lord Alma to start in the day's game. That's a bit of an interesting story there in terms of the lineup there. Kumasi ASANTE KOTOKO initially thought they were going to have Murphy Dawson starting, but it appears Kwame Poku is the one who started in the 7th shirt there for Kumasi ASANTE KOTOKO.
Well, Kwame Poku back into the team. Murphy Dawson hasn't really proven as well. They're glad to welcome the return of Lord Amwa, who was away with the Black Galaxies when they played against South Africa. And Musa Hamza Tab back in his favorite position as a centre back. And that gives Abdul Karim Jito some sort of respite. The problem continues to lie in central midfield, where 2 central attacking midfielders have to play in Hubert Joe and Seth Kwegu. The shield for the central defense seems to be a bit weak for ASANTE KOTOKO, but well, they have enough firepower up front to cause trouble against their opponents.
I'll tell you what, with just 6 points accumulated from 14 matches, pressure still continues to mount on the club as 11 Wonders search of consistency and a possible escape route from the relegation zone. Now they're going to face one of the most decorated clubs in the Ghana Premier League. 11 Wonders playing Kumasi ASANTE KOTOKO. Certainly here is a neutral grounds there for them, but they've been playing here at their home grounds.
Well, they've been playing here at their home grounds, but they have no other venue. Their Casper Stadium certainly not available, and ever since they moved the club from Techiman, they have talked to them, and hopefully it brings some joy to them. They probably replace the relegated Lagos City here to give some joy. Let's not forget that Hatfield also play here.
with just 24 points. They're sitting fifth on the Premier League. Look, ASANTE have scored 15 goals and conceded 9 this season. Certainly tells you a story about the defensive lineup as well. It doesn't really think that buoyant as expected from them.
They are not scoring enough, but they are conceding so much. A goal per game isn't match the standard of ASANTE KOTOKO.
Well, I'll tell you what, settle in, enjoy, and stay with us, because from Legon this afternoon, the story is ready to unfold this 24th day of December 2025 in the Premier League. It's ASANTE KOTOKO in the green and black outfit there. They're going to see this coming in with something interesting in terms of the colors. Bit of a wine display there. KOTOKO now taking the touchdowns to they're going 6 there. They win their first corner kick of the day. ASANTE KOTOKO last intervention coming through from Akim Miller.
Well, certainly he's dropping in and he has replaced Desmond Champon in there. And it looks like he's going to have lots to deal with the pacing run of Inusa and then the darting rounds of Kwame Poku inside the penalty area. But that's a bad move. Very good cover in that particular moment. He hasn't warmed up enough, but it was great to see him match up for the pace of Inusa.
I get to see Babaya starting this afternoon as well there for ASANTE KOTOKO. Sometimes fans have spoken about his inability to command or settle into the midfield of ASANTE KOTOKO. And so Emmanuel Edi there having to slot in as the head coach for 11 Wonders. There was concern there for ASANTE KOTOKO. Lord Alma gets to be attended to very much early. A little bit notch on his ankle there. So he was trying to settle in and pick up the pass.
Well, clearly it was a knock and hit there, right there on his ankle, and it doesn't really, look too good for him. He's just returning from injury, and I'm sure that he put it back on. Could see the medic give him a thumbs up that he was going to be okay. We're just waiting to see if he'll be able to continue the rest of the game.
Well, it's going to be first set piece of the day there for KOTOKO. Ball whipped in again. It's to come back for another corner kick. Again, a very slow start there for both sides. ASANTE KOTOKO really have not warmed themselves into the game. Again, expected to win this game. At least they moved them to third position on the Premier League table. We're expecting to see a lot of runs there from the players. But again, given the opportunity to take yet another set piece there for KOTOKO. Left-footed one onto near post, and again goes out there for a complete goal kick opportunity. Then Pamplona really want to score some interesting goals there for ASANTE KOTOKO. Was a bit prolific there when he started. Some season back, at least, an opportunity of scoring some spectacular goals there for the Portugal Warriors. Akim Miller here tries to go back to Joseph Barr, the goalkeeper. They're going to play an interesting one there with the left full back, Joseph Edi and Wonders giving the ball away. KOTOKO quickly picking up, just right in front of the 80-yard box of the opponent there, and trying to cut it. Vitamin Waka. And now ASANTE KOTOKO may want to have the first bite here. Still dangling here, trying to keep the ball out themselves. And it's going to be a goal kick again, very poor play there from ASANTE KOTOKO. Expecting a lot of runs there from the left-footed player. It's Adam Inusa.
Well, he took too many touches and he couldn't find the right foot to quickly make that pass or that cross. Couldn't understand why he was a bit disappointed with himself. He's picked up the pieces from the poor start. The former West Africa Football Academy player, looking forward to having some glory in the Porcupines this season.
What a back to ASANTE KOTOKO. Do have Samba O'Neill and Zata playing as the two central defenders for ASANTE KOTOKO. Here comes Babaya now Peter Miruakwa being invited to have a bite to the cherry here. ASANTE KOTOKO having Lord Alma also coming in. The Porcupine Warriors really been in charge and trying to move the ball neat and simple around among themselves. Not under any pressure there. Samba O'Neill has really come under the radar recently with 2 clubs. one from Israel, Maccabi, Tel Aviv, as well as having a team from Dubai. So coming on the heels there for Samba O'Neill, Dubai City, all of them expressing interest in signing Samba O'Neill, the Congolese, who's had a very setting moment there for Marcia Santiago. This comes to the way of Babaya, and then of course Inusa, all of them having to play a part. Seth Kojo and Ibeju, man in the midfielder for Marcia Santiago, Zata.
It's quite surprising that Santiago are playing to the pace of Lagos at 11-1. That's what no warm-up before the game, and clearly they'll get to a point that both energies will be neutralized and it will favor the home team. I think KOTOKO need a little bit of intensity, added to their game at this moment if they want to get the opponent unsettled.
Again, you are looking at the two teams in terms of performance, in terms of how they have to set themselves out here in the Premier League. So that one for the long throw into the box. Trying to advertise something, and the goalkeeper already coming out. And Papaya, definitively, obviously, couldn't quite get to the ball there. Marcia Santiago was still struggling to get the opening goal here against 11 Wonders. Hamzat up beat into it now. It's going to be a long run there from Ibrahim Wudu. A lovely play there from Ibrahim Wudu. Dragging the ball straight down to Mathieu Amponsa.
5 in the Premier League. Here's Marcia Santiago.
Comes the Pokemon Warriors with another opportunity now to defend your lines. That just moving in, the free kick taking has been well blocked by the wall. Another long ball into the half. And unfortunately, Peter Miller just couldn't quite get to the ball, allowing Miller to control it well. Support from Frank Aware. Obviously getting support from Joseph Jumo. Totally a bit confident in their play there. Everyone could feel someone on the ball here on the left-hand side, trying to drag him backwards again and finds the ball to Jumo. Tell you what, they're really enjoying themselves now. 11 Wonders. The crossfield pass. And again, it's been dealt with. One shot KOTOKO.
And gradually, the home team are warming themselves into the game. They're rather now dictating the pace and switching quickly. Better than what KOTOKO started the game with.
So lovely play here. And chance to attack something the balls. Ahmed Isa dragged the ball in. Kamara anticipated. Nearly came out for another opportunity. The referee beating 11 Wonders player. And now Babaya charging forward here. And it's been battered down the referee. See that to be a lovely tackle there. Good play there from Felix Akolo. And KOTOKO backpedaling at the moment. Wonders looking to find a way into the other half. And Frank Aware here. Again, after almost every lovely work there. Another Wonders just giving the ball away. Marcia Santiago again have lost a bit of momentum in the last couple of minutes.
But clearly, it's all about confidence. It's all about keeping your cool. It's all about taking the right decisions. And that is what 11 Wonders are doing better than ASANTE, KOTOKO. And that has been their trademark ever since Coach Adu joined them. Has given his team confidence, patience on the ball, ability to quickly run through the lines. And KOTOKO but clearly need to up their game to break the dominance.
It's been a very, very uninspiring few minutes of the first half here. Amir Waka dragging the ball back and KOTOKO I mean, said Kojo, giving it to Samba O'Neill. Kojo again. Dragging the team backward again. There's been a lot of push there from 11 Wonders. He's really pressing really high for ASANTE, going to struggle to deal with it.
It's quite surprising that the Porcupines are being forced to start hitting the balls long. Expect them to take their time in their build-up. That's all because of the shape of 11 Wonders.
Well, again, KOTOKO giving the ball away. Amposa and Samba O'Neill. And the Congolese coming to the rescue of ASANTE. KOTOKO Samba O'Neill made their 13 appearances in the Ghana Premier League this season, scoring twice while also featuring 4 times in the CAF Confederations Cup, where he registered a goal before KOTOKO exited in the second preliminary round. Samba O'Neill. But since he joined ASANTE, KOTOKO is very integral to their setup. 11 Wonders. They've been talking about the team having not warmed up before the game started, but it appears that they at the side are playing some fluid and exciting football on the bench with applaud.
Well, in the session there, once again from Matthew Bonta, the idea and intent was to whip the ball into the penalty area for Hudu to latch onto. But that was a miscue there. It's quite impressive how they've balanced possession so far against KOTOKO. They look more settled than the Porcupines.
Just a high press football there from Wonders. Cutting off all the supplies from KOTOKO. And here comes Amiduaka in the box. Amiduaka dragging in. Amiduaka just flying down with the ball there and obviously not able to take advantage. But the flag already gone up for an offside against him.
Well, that was poor time for him. I'm not sure that call was right. A little bit delayed there from the official. But that second touch was a bit unimpressive, and that has been how Peter Amiduaka often misses out on glorious opportunities. He needs to keep calm in the penalty area.
Okay, talk about ASANTE, going to cause centre back Musa Hamzata, a young player. Babaya, fast ball in front of Zappa. O'Neill just trying to get the players to move in. Again, interestingly, they're hiding behind the position area, not able to come in for a pass. And KOTOKO struggling to at least maintain some of the momentum in the game, but now struggling to at least keep their strength in the game. And it is 11 Wonders of playing some exciting football now, get the balls into the box and expecting to drag the ball back again. And KOTOKO really lethargic at the back, not really coming in with any attack at all. On the defending the lines and expecting 11 Wonders to just drag the ball straight at them.
Final ball landed in purpose from Felix Akolo there. Very much experienced. Expected to whip that one in better.
Again, another opportunity. They are just trying to find a way out. The referee just puts in for a free kick. That's a very correct call. It's a lovely run out from Kofi Asamoah. And ASANTE, obviously, you see the round there from Kojo struggling to at least dispossess from the ball and gets a free kick advantage. 11 Wonders.
Very good best of front there from Edwin Asamoah, getting into the right space. That acceleration, taking away that pressure and nearly creating for himself. Very good goal scoring opportunity.
The midfield of ASANTE could really be very, very poor. Failed to keep any possession the way they expected it. They're not in control of the game. They've been their side here very in some bit of a to the ASANTE KOTOKO. Again, very productive through there. KOTOKO losing possession once again. Really played in terms of our performance here. Those spaces they're creating for 11 Wonders to get the balls in here. Aqua finds Musa Hamzata. Back to Hamzata. Trying to go with the long balls here, KOTOKO.
And that was a decent crossfield delivery there, looking for the run of Kubechel. Rested forward, normally finds himself in those places. The half spaces you'd expect to see him. And just a decision on the spot. Failing to calculate when he should have hit or tried to get a touch to the ball.
Here comes Frank away. Yeah, beat it to it now. And it's going to be Miller. Again, probably looking at 11 wonders in positioning on the Premier League log. You might be asking. They have to be a little bit confused in terms of the quality they have in the side. It's the fact that they haven't really been able to take advantage of that. They're having to struggle and be at the foot of the Premier League log. And a lot of questions being asked in terms of the recruitment and what are really happening to them. And again, the solution is that they want to stay avoid relegation. Lord Amor. Some O'Neill here. Aqua for Kotoko. And he's been brought down here by Ibrahim Budu.
Aqua has really cemented his place in the team. Battling for that score, back in the series, but that was
Peter Midwapa. Twits and turn, too many touches there. Peter Midwapa in the box. Midwapa hits one. Scores. Peter Midwapa created the goal and scored for himself. A lot of slalom around in the 18-yard box area, but Peter Midwapa at one point it didn't look like it was going in, but he had to create it. He has to make it for himself. And Kotoko out of nothing lead 11 wonders by goal to nil.
His two was too scrappy. The persistency of Peter counted. He nearly lost the ball. He continued to chase it, getting the ball to the right-hand side. He tried to pull the trigger, but it was the clearance that came from Miller. It wasn't too far, and that was intelligent from Peter Midwapa with his left foot. Brilliant drive beyond the reach of Joseph Bao. Thought was going to go for the collar to the far post. Has been poor from ASANTE KOTOKO, but I'm sure with this goal they can keep their cool.
Well, again, you can actually read the lips of the coach. What is that? I mean, he talks about the defensive blunders there and failings on his side after almost controlling the game. Peter Midwapa makes a goal for himself there. Kotoko leading by a goal to nil, and as the Porcupine Warriors want to see themselves up on the Premier League table. As it stands now, they may have a chance of moving to a third place with 27 points.
I think it's not bad for them. There's still lots of games to play. They're point behind the leaders of Ghana FC. Clearly gives an indication, yes. I think it's not far-fetched, and we have that opportunity to climb the ladder even before the first round ends.
Yeah, there was left foot pass there for the round of Midwapa again. Goal scorer couldn't quite get to it.
That was a bit overhead there. We expected it to be calculated properly.
Hamzata. Mopping things up there for Kotoko. Very calm centre back there for the Porcupine Warriors. Musa Hamzata. And Riansu. Replacement after the injury. Hamzata is the one who's partnering Samba O'Neill. Trying to make sure he's in that position well. And obviously it's going to be a foul here.
That's a poor challenge there from Baba, trying to win the ball, but Edna Samoa with a quick turn, preventing him from latching onto that loose ball.
So far, no shots on target apart from the So score there by KOTOKO. Wakwa, the only shot coming in for first. One chance and KOTOKO lead by a goal to nil. So 20 minutes of play already. The KOTOKO Warriors are already in the lead. Everyone that's struggling to match with them. Obviously talking about the KOTOKO Warriors have actually come into the game and they've been able to play their part there. And so the goal score there means KOTOKO will be chasing this one ball off the line. Was it?
I'm not sure the full circumference crossed that line.
And here comes KOTOKO again in the box, ball dragged back. Wakwa! KP next. And here's the ball wide. Should have been his second this afternoon.
That was poor from him. Clever play there. From Lodamwa, get to the cut back, finding Peter Midu. Just in the goalkeeper's area. He gets to the target there. Very, very poor. And you can see just before that hit, he was leaning. And they don't have the right pusher to find the target.
But KOTOKO again, 11-1 is quickly looking for a response to the goal by Peter Wakwa.
I'm very much impressed by how they've responded to KOTOKO's play. Not overly overwhelmed. They're not showing any signs of lethargy.
Taken into the box there and the ball taken away. Clearly he's in the format you expect there, and that's Lodamwa's ball. The cutback was exquisite there, but again, hitting the ball with the inside of his foot there. Peter Wakwa obviously was going to lose that ball.
Well, I think Hubert Joe knew exactly where Peter was going to position himself and did justice to find him. They can't be missing some of these opportunities. And it takes you to get later on in the game.
Before this game, everyone has lost 10 games in the Premier League. The defeat here remains 11 games. They haven't been able to win in the Premier League, and another fall here against time to go strike up. Poku. 15 games there for the Wonders. Just one win, 3 draw, and 11 defeats. Well, 10 minus this one, because the game is still ongoing. On a set piece in far post, I'm not too sure again what's that supposed to be.
That was poor there from Lodamwa, with his technique, with his ability. That was one of the worst free kicks I've seen from him.
Boy, we're in your West Freak.
Only 6 points they have.
The stalwarts, they can certainly trust in defense and even at times in midfield.
Yeah.
He really leads his army so well.
47 appearances, no competition for KOTOKO.
Oh, it is unclear whether after the season he's going to stay with the Porcupines.
Well, let's just talk about the two sides or the two clubs, Maccabi Tel Aviv and that of Dubai City.
Yeah.
Reports indicate that Maccabi Tel Aviv tabling $150,000 for his signature. But ASANTE perhaps will be thinking probably need more.
I think that is a player who's worth more than that. They may be looking at other offers. The season is still young.
Well, ASANTE nearly gave the ball away very cheaply. Confidence level of the player. I'll just put your test there with the Ponsa.
That was a casual approach from him. He should be careful.
Here comes KOTOKO. Joe trying to cut it back for KOTOKO again.
I think that was a poor pass there, poor return from KOTOKO trying to find Peter Midu again. He certainly needed to take his time. It was just about 2 players inside the penalty area. Quite surprised the way in a rush to play that away.
There's a foul here committed there by Joe. Wins possession for the Porcupine Warriors. Now they charge for it. Amidu Akpa. KOTOKO have it thread again before this match. That needs to walk the players up. And one by Gorgineo. And KOTOKO playing points. Anticipates whether the ball was going to get to him or otherwise. And so just allowing the ball to go up play.
I think they should have read the lines clearly. Was quite ready to pick that one up. So lots of questions about his goal scoring ability this season.
Runners really have played some very quality football, even though they're down by Gorgineo. They have seen plenty of possession. They've been able to construct some passes together.
They've been quite delightful.
Yeah,
They've been quite delightful. And that has been the signature. Emmanuel has given the team ever since he took over. The problem has been making sure that the final third counts, working the goalkeeper, finishing off, getting a lot more effort on target. It's been a bit questionable from them.
KOTOKO. Goal scorer, Amidu Akpa. Again, trying to push the ball pretty hard there, Amidu Akpa. Sorry, speed, how he's able to contain possession and how he's able to deal with it. The fans of KOTOKO really have here in their numbers to enjoy the football from their darling club. But they're up by a goal to nil. Unfortunately, they haven't been able to maybe add 1 or 2. Everyone is been very constructive in terms of their strength and how formidable they are in preventing KOTOKO from going hard at them.
It's been quite questionable of Peter, and you can see the disappointment from the fans. It's always been that extra touch that takes the ball away from him. Mostly letting him lose possession in very good positions. I'm sure the fans know that he carries a lot more quality than what he's offering.
Well, they have a corner kick now, the Porcupine Warriors, ASANTE KOTOKO. And as much as the fans are enjoying this festive football there from the Ghana Premier League, they also expect to see the Porcupine Warriors scoring at least 2 or 3 goals before the break.
And that is what I'm sure they'll be looking forward to, having an insurance goal cushion even before the games get a bit dicey for them. Well, everyone is still proving they are not too strong for the Porcupines.
Lord, I'm up for the free corner kick into the far post once again. It's been attacked, and Jam's attacked as the last player to attack the ball there, and the young centre back for KOTOKO just couldn't find a way out.
That was poor decision from him. Couldn't get his bearings, and I think Felix Akolo with his experience getting right in front of him, preventing him from having a good leap and connection to that ball. Everyone that's know what they have to do. But the 2 big men from KOTOKO Central can step up.
An interesting bit here is that KOTOKO allowed everyone there's still a lot of spaces in the midfield, so they've been able to take advantage of that. A bit of a hold up here by the center referee. Still let's see how And again, there's a lot of pressure there on Kaim Zito as to whether he's transforming Kumasi ASANTE KOTOKO into a very tactically disciplined side or just playing football and just taking advantage of the results. Well, the fans aren't excited at all about the style of play of the team. ASANTE, again, just creating unnecessary pressure, perhaps inviting some of the pressure himself. Meanwhile, here for KOTOKO, trying the ball down to the left-hand side and expecting Musa to just deal with it. And obviously, just couldn't quite get to it. His frustration obviously tells from the past there.
Crossfield delivery there, but that certainly wasn't the very best of deliveries there for. They've definitely been the main distributors for the KOTOKO team. But that was a poor one.
Good play there from Babayaya. 10-12. Now, Inusa for ASANTE KOTOKO. Left foot, dragging the ball into the box now. And meanwhile, bringing the ball down beautifully there for a rebound. And again, people carry there from Living Wonders. They charge for it there. Obviously, was suspecting the part there. Has been given to him. One of one team. And again, if Aiden Kofi has somewhat.
That was quite poor there from Seth Kojo. And Ian, there was no way he was going to allow Eden somewhat to continue with the run. But Eden, after losing the ball, he had to take advantage of that touch from Seth Kojo and fall for the free kick.
I'm going to review it.
Living Wonders. The referee just seeing that to be a push there. And that's 1-0. And the Pokemon Warriors moving again. Aminu Wapa. Once again, trying to get the ball deep into the box. Inusa attacking it. And it's being cleared away.
That was good play there from Peter Aminu gets into the byline. It's always been difficult for him, but he did well to put the ball through. Inusa with his height was never going to get to that. Just starting on. Exactly what Abu Karim Zito expects from his winger. And the final ball stopping. Highly unimpressive.
Poku with a chance now. Poku trying to take the ball over the goalkeeper. Well, the surprise reaction from the fans actually. The applauding for the idea was perfect.
One and then one no. So we'll keep an epi.
Was not to be take the ball.
One day, I can one.
Unfortunately, Poku just couldn't get the goal he was looking for.
That was brilliant, excellent pass coming in there from Babayaya. Opoku read his line, he saw goalkeeper bar coming off his line. The idea was clear, but the execution was too much bar, too much height in that ball to find the second for KOTOKO. It's quite understandable why the fans are applauding the idea. But seems to have been intelligent, but in this situation, he had enough time to take his time and drive in that ball.
Great kick here for ASANTE KOTOKO. Into the box again. It's been attacked there by Miller. And goalkeeper Joseph deals with it.
It's a very good goalkeeper. Starting with his injury. It's quite.
They don't want to see chance to be able to chance in
They found enough. Well, clearly it was an okay hit there, right?
The ASANTE Kotoko side looking for the second. And again, you have MD15 here for level ones. Trying to drag the ball into the midfield. It's successful for the side and still push it forward. Wear it, Frank. Chance beautifully now trying to find support there from Miller. Wear it wants to control himself and dragging the team forward here in the midfield area. This level one is calmly trying to construct their football. Here comes MD15. Gets a return on the ball there. Good play there from William Dankwa. And now it is Eden Asama. Session lost there. Good play from Zafa. KOTOKO.
You're expected to win this game, at least down to one kind of position.
We're expecting at least a return of the pass there to Gonzalez. Taps it forward. Again, a very poor play there. Ball intercepted beautifully there by Joseph Jumon. Back into the midfield area. Which was picked up by William Tampa. And I'm aware in front. And it's going to be MD15 here. And then you do have Sam O'Neill. And lovely pass there from Sam O'Neill. And ASANTE Kotoko. Long one for Hidwaka. And that's a Kimbela to deal with.
Picking up just right in front of the
the Kotokan Warriors who try sometimes to get the ball back into the half of the position. Push forward.
They're trying to be responsive enough. Finally, Bitamidu, who stretches the team's play, and stretches the opponent's defense. And they're not capitalizing on the final balls and how to get the ball as early as they can quickly into the box. Too many touches.
Okay, it's been a fairly target play there from both sides. And that's certainly going to be another free kick opportunity for the Pokemon Warriors here.
A very good play there from Hubert Joe, intelligent. The one who watching how to bring him down. Big flag, he was thinking it was going to go back to the defenders. Decided to make that quick turn and went for his side, a free kick. And he's one of the good players who finds his way through tight spaces. He hasn't looked back to enjoy the Pokemon.
Another very wasteful free kick there for ASANTE Kotoko again. They got a lot of set pieces where they haven't really taken advantage of. And obviously hitting the balls into very unproductive areas. Was that in the first half now? And Obaya be giving the ball. And the referee sees that to be a very legal tackle. Fans really not happy about. But that wouldn't matter for level one as kicking charging forward. And the return of the ball there has been stopped. The referee really had to stop. So at least Obaya will be attended to. But again, you have to go back into that tackle and see whether it was a legal one, as referee Salam bless Yao to see that to be a very good call according to what he saw.
You cannot blame him there. It was clearly not in the side. I'm sure he had seen any stump whatsoever on Babaya he would have called for the foul. Casually going down does not always mean you're going to get a free kick. I'm sure Babaya should learn this. Could have been an unfortunate or unintentional step on him. Clearly.
Chance there, Kotoko not clear chance. Let's say Kotoko very one the team that was 3 or 4. One the thing about Omunya chance, not a single chance.
Again, you're talking about the Kaibzito and his tactical agility for ASANTE Kotoko, his appointment from Kings FC to ASANTE Kotoko, saw him winning some trophies there for the Pokemon Warriors.
And then Kotoko actually there 3 or 4. Kotoko not chance
making some recruitments there for the side. But it's about Christmas, it's about the festive season here in Ghana. A lot of visitors in the town to enjoy. A lot of activities happening here in Ghana, and football is one of them. It's been a lot of fouls in the game, 12 for Kotoko, 5 for 11 Wonders.
Well, clearly not surprised. Kotoko have been the more dominant side, getting lots more of possession, a fair share, creating dangerous opportunities. It was only ideal and expected that would have more of that. But if there's that appreciative, you should dignify it with goals as well.
Can they stop that referee just going in? And so 11 wonders and Kotoko's game happening here, and the Pokemon Warriors leading by goals now, which is about 5 minutes to end the first half.
Over my home, you say I don't know pa. You see, internet, they say online made, health insurance on Awukan. I mean, send me Yamana, why you give on. And then you call say, okay, I'm break it. I'm going on Amazon for almost a million Awukan, and Yawukan, you ready after all. I mean, send it. You will hear about that. If I am
From the major after winning the ball. Quite surprising why he was in a rush to quickly find Inus Adams.
Oh, lovely pass now. And Amidu trying to get into the box there. It's being dragged down. The referee says no. That is going to be a goal kick, not a penalty. Very close to the action. Was Amidu going down already? He thought a little bit of a nudge on him after he went in here.
There was no way the referee was going to give that. It looked like he was just expecting it. He played the ball at the 2, but trying to negotiate a care there. It might have been the trailing boot that had Peter Amidu. Kwame Poku was left disappointed. He expected a quick fast pass into the penalty area where he had positioned himself. But unfortunately, that pass never came. We give credit to ASANTE for running down with Peter Amidu.
Yeah, the fans really haven't really come in the numbers. Talk about the fans of ASANTE KOTOKO. They always come in here to join his side, and Pokemon Warriors Adam Inusa being replaced.
There was a like-for-like substitution there. Inusa seemed to have overstretched there. There was no way he was going to be able to continue. Philip Amo has the same dart around, an intelligence to dribble and get past his markers. Quite unfortunately that just when Inusa was hit in very good form, he's gone down injured.
Here comes the 11 side as they hit the ball into the box, and it's been cleared away there by Samba O'Neill. Returned by Ahmed Issa, and here comes Frank away. Trying the ball deep into the Kotoko again. And Samba O'Neill with a final touch. Practically just going for the ball there. ASANTE got a very sad situation there for Adam Inusa. Encouraged there by the medical team of Kotoko. I'm always there for Kotoko. Bye-bye, yeah. Kotoko wanted to take the pace down. Oh, they're any pressure. Was in the first half. They come home. Oh, tracked it beautifully. Amwa sends the ball back to and to Amwa, and Kotoko have a chance. And now they Philip Amo. And again, Kotoko couldn't quite sort themselves out in the 18-yard box. Amidu allowed the ball to roll over the line for a throw-in.
That was quite poor decision making there. between the Asante Kotoko.
But what they want to buy, man?
Good opportunity for them.
What they want to buy? What they want to buy?
A shot at goalkeeper bar and look for the second before the break. A poor passion affecting them.
And in the first half, and Asante Kotoko want to end it on a high crescendo. Trying to keep the ball, needs a simple and get into the penalty box or the position. Over here, 10-12, going slalom, Poku, and also failing to sort himself out. Miruapa, and shepherding the ball away from the opponent. Kamara, particularly on holidays there.
Yeah.
Yeah, Santiago goalkeeper.
Holiday, virtually holiday.
It's looking calm, more confident with the side in the lead. Hasn't committed so much.
Okay, now Zata has been pretty much busy on the back there for the Pokemon Warriors. And to stoppage time here at the Legon Stadium, the last match of match week 15 between Asante Kotoko and 11 Wonders. On the upside, interestingly, he actually did not show up for the warm-up. But here we are in the first 45 minutes of this game. It's been 11 Wonders creating quality chances there, but it is this man, Peter Amiwapa, who has created a goal and scored for Kumasi Asante Kotoko as they lead on the break by a goal to nil. But this has been a game where the visitors seem to have had a little bit of an upper hand there, but outside I was coming, trying to play their football.
Good.
Halftime here at the University of Ghana Sports Stadium. 11 Wonders are down by a goal to nil. Asante Kotoko are leading in the 18th minute. Peter Aqua already scored for them. So the Pokemon Warriors have 45 minutes to clinch a 3 points here in this game. My name is Muchala Yakubu here with the assistant coach of Asante Kotoko, Coach Prince. Yeah, coach, it's been a good first 45 minutes. You started a bit slowly, but you warmed yourself into the game. Do you think you could have scored more?
Yeah, I think you saw the chances that we got. We got about 2 clear chances that we have to place in the wall, but we couldn't make it. So, but I think it's a very good game. When such a team, if you underrate them, before you realize you'll be ahead. That's what we are trying to prevent. That we have to get the first goal and then we go from there. And luckily we had it now, so it's good.
Of course. Now your main striker, Kwame Poku, had a couple of chances. Do you think he could have done better in some of the occasions?
Yeah, why not? There were 2 clear ones. I have to finish it. As the name is out there. Kwame Poku had the striker for those set goals you have to put in the net. So I don't think he could do something less. You should do more than that.
Second half, are you going to change anything or you're going to go with the same energy and momentum?
Yeah, I think we have to win this game. So we're going to push on.
Well, we wish you all the best. Coach Prince, which is the assistant coach of Asante Kotoko. We take a quick breather here on the GPO and I return. Coach Ebenita Sefa will join me.
In the heart of Ghana, a nation rich with natural resources,
How far? Number no family and I. Why? Family and I.
Red card on the boy. Riyad Mahrez in your first. Riyad Mahrez, able second goal. Edema, Algeria, and I think Ibrahim Massa in the third. Edema, Algeria, Saki in the soup. I'm going to be a check, right? Take games, I don't know. And you make group F and the
Anadia Kotokomano, Mania Brepawa, oh. Omania Brewa. I want for you in Yasra. Oh, Yasra. I don't know who was it. I hear now, Abedi. Atasa. I guess you are Yasra. Anadia Kotokomano, Mania Brepawa, oh. Omania Brewa. I want for you in Yasra. Oh, Yasra. I don't know who was it. I hear now, Abedi. Atasa. I guess you are Yasra. Is not informed, not finding his feet. What do? You keep him on to play more minutes, or you bring in a second striker like so I'll keep my striker on, though he's not scoring. If only he's trying to create space, he's trying to put pressure on the opponent, then I'll keep him and I'll use the wide area to be able to score. So this striker do 4 goals in football. You can have players that can use upper strike, area score. But not any strike from far and score. But if the striker is not giving, I said that look, the energy level of Montreal is far ahead of South. But apart from that, both of them are the same. But I could have a striker who has got a lot of energy. With the players on the bench, where ASANTE dominating and 11 wonders.
Would you give minutes to a player like Emmanuel Enchi, who is coming back from injury? Knowing that 11 players on the bench were creating an effect, dominating and 11 wonders not threatening. Would you give minutes to a player like Emmanuel Enchi, who is coming back from injury? Knowing that 11 wonders are not really creating an effect. Philip has already come in because Inusa has sustained an injury and KOTOKO were forced to make a change. Philip has already come in because Inusa has sustained an injury and KOTOKO were forced to make a change. Okay, now looking at the 11 wonders. What do you think on the right side can use some kind of big but I think that 11 wonders can come in again. Okay, now looking at the 11 wonders, what do you think is the next one? Position number 7, that is I'm talking about the player who he's one of the players that is very strong on the ball. Without the ball, he's very strong. Whatever needs to be aware, the players have to have concentration. Without the concentration, they can be on the side. Okay, big one. ASANTE KOTOKO have 45 minutes to get all 3 points here against 11 wonders. The players are out and are on the pitch the second half will be starting. So I'll hand you over back. Big one. ASANTE KOTOKO have 45 minutes to get all 3 points here against 11 wonders. The players are out and are on the pitch. The second half will be starting soon. So I'll hand you over back to our team of commentators, Benjamin Libya and Kelvin.
The Porcupine Warriors lead by a goal to nil, and certainly having Samba or the other leader in the side here at the Legon Stadium. KOTOKO and 11 Wonders already seen the first half. The Porcupine Warriors lead by a goal to nil, and certainly having Samba or the other leader in the side. Trying to get the ball into very dangerous areas where they can execute the score, but they haven't been able to do that except to say that Peter Amira is the only person who's been able to execute something perfectly.
Continue to simple, trying to get across into very dangerous areas where they can execute and score, but they haven't been able to do that except to say that Peter Amira is the only person who's been able to execute something perfectly for the Porcupine Warriors where they lead by a goal to nil at the Legon Stadium.
Virtually what did you?
Second foot teams remain unchanged as we get ready for the second half.
Amara,
Still blessed. Trying to get us all the way here. Not too.
Second foot teams remain unchanged as we get ready for the second half.
So it's going to be 11 Wonders kicking us into the second half. Side that is struggling to get back into the score sheets.
So it's going to be 11 Wonders kicking us into the second half. Side that is struggling to get back into.
Let's see what they will do in the second half.
I've had to concede a lot of goals this season.
For the side that's going to be doing that for this into the box now. Somehow they get an opportunity
for them to come back
and
see what they will do in the second half.
Drives the ball into the 18 but somehow they comes out
into the box now.
See that to be a tackle on
It's returning to Akolo again. Drives the ball into the 18 but somehow now comes out with a 20. We see that
it's very much important to see.
Not a but it's the Samba on the slow one that was a lot of that. He managed to stay on the actually.
It is very much important to see him form a very good partnership. Regardless, whichever other center half slots you, whether it's Zakaria Husseini, whether it's Joseph Abloh, whether it's Hamza Tak, or the agent Henry Into. It's always been that is 8th member of the Asante KOTOKO team. So we're very much sad to lose him.
And now the Porcupine Warriors going to try this from long range. Leader from Kojo
Warriors left foot drops it down, and now
the
Porcupine Warriors want to try this from long range. Again, you expect to have some leader from Kojo and Ibeju. The players always get into this very good areas.
Pressure positioning there from make sure you get the pass into the attacking area. Jerry is looking forward to finding Falco's goalkeeper Zimba already been rooted to this near post where we expected that goal. Quite a bad hit.
Six games. Going to go around this season in terms of how they want to get themselves from the relegation threatened 18th position on the Premier League table. It's been a very difficult matter for in terms of how they want to get themselves from the relegation threatened 18th position on the Premier League table.
So it take a miracle for them to survive that kind of results. Throughout the season.
Oh, it's going to take him into the attack. You have to spend one now to just waiting for it to get into the very good place where you have to spare one down to which is waiting for the pass.
That was a good right there from you, but you started the whole process, made that pass. She picked up very 10. Babaya was just waiting for the ball. Keep it right through for him. Although decided to take some time. 11 wonders recovered.
The both teams started with appropriate information and not change much in terms of the position of the players. Particularly, you have to vary the tactics both sides. Perfect quiet in the game, except to say that he tried to score and Chelsea only taking the ball over the goalkeeper. That's the only opportunity he's had in the game there, Poku.
I think his movement hasn't also been impressive. He was just waiting for that pass, strolling until he realized he could latch onto that ball.
In terms of number of defeats there for 11 wonders, appears very interesting. Defeats here means 14, 11 defeats there for 11 wonders. Now they obviously put a lot of pressure there on management to the side as to what to turn around. And Lord, I want just been bundled out there by Ephraim Budu. We just seen that to tackle on his right back for KOTOKO.
Very lively, right back. Certainly he would want to add up to the big names who have played at right back for ASANTE KOTOKO.
One of the notable names, assistant coach for the side, Amos Frimpong. And Kwampoko here, trying 10 rounds, and a corner with that interception. Saving the situation there for level 1 as Kwampoko.
Very good rate of the kick there by a color. He says danger, and with his experience, just knocked the ball off Kwampoko. I think Poku couldn't create his room and find the players around him, but I possibly had a better control and guide to that ball before Apollo got to it.
And Samba O'Neill sends the ball deep into 11 wonders territory. And they collected there by Bar and Hakim Gela here. The big of ASANTE KOTOKO here is how many games they've drawn, 7. We'll talk about the fact that they had to draw a lot of games here in the Premier League this season. Fans expect at least they continue by way of being consistent their wins in the Premier League. Now the ball's just going on the line there for another throw, very passive player from level 1 this. Impact by Warriors right passes up for the throw, the left full back. Maximum point is what the fans are looking for. This match has been played here at the Lagos Stadium. Yazo's struggled for height sometimes when the balls are picked up on and can hit another very silly foul there by ASANTE KOTOKO's Franzapa.
I'm sure.
Wir glauben, Feierabende sind perfekt, frisch zu kochen. Already?
To add up a little bit of extra energy and creativity to be able to get that flow. But I'm sure ASANTE KOTOKO fans would love the 3 points, but they would want it in a wider margin. Judging from circumstances before the
Again, Kamara coming out with a tackle there. And this is a safe of Kotoko. And somehow they'll finally deliver something special. Baba Yaya here, charging forward. Now, moving from defensive to attack. Asante Kotoko. We'll have Amidu Yaya in the box, waiting to cut one back. Does well. Amidu Kwampoku is trying to come in here with a drive from Hubert Jehu. And confusion between Kwame Jehu, well, Kwampoku and Peter Amidu Akwa. Clearly giving the opportunity there for Hubert Jehu to go with a long range.
You can understand the frustration there from Peter Amidu. He was quite in a very good position to head that ball. But unfortunately, Kwampoku, with his back facing the goalpost, decided to pick it up instead.
Desperate to score a goal there, Kwampoku. Yes, he's expecting to see goals being backed in here. And ASANTE Kotoko just on a slim lead against 11 Wonders, who are already struggling to come out with something. No. Somehow, here for Kotoko, dropping the ball down the left hand side. Amidu Akwa. Jehu again. And Kotoko just hitting the balls into any space at all. And Stabaya for the shot.
The intent was very much clear. He wanted to hit it with a sweet left foot, but unfortunately, the connection to the ball lacked any bit of venom to test goalkeeper Joseph behind post.
Frank Aware is a player, the first player to have his name taken by referee Silo Yalbles. And there's today's encounter here at the Lagos Stadium for descent. Perhaps a talking point will be about the referee not giving a foul there. Again, Kwampoku struggling once again in the 18-yard area of 11 Wonders. Wonders trying to move forward here. Aiden Asamoah. And that's also going to be another yellow card offense there for Hamzata. Once again, Musa Hamzata just following up Frank Aware to have his name taken as well.
It was always going to get into the books of the referee. The simple someone just carrying away from him. Once you have your outstretched arm on your man, the referee obviously had to give a yellow card. In there.
Good free kick opportunity there for 11 Wonders. Azali and Kamara, no stranger to conceding from set pieces. One of the goals he conceded there was against United. Looking forward to see what exactly he will be able to produce in this game there for Wonders. We're dragging the ball down to the near post there, but Kamara this time is able to challenge there from Hudu. And again, Kotoko very surprisingly giving the ball away to 11 Wonders. And the offside will pick the ball. Oh, lovely. That's exciting play now for Wonders. Frank Aware's shots has been blocked. And Wonders dictating the pace at the moment, brought that to the right hand side. And they want to see if they can get the moment into the box now. Player Town stumbles and the referee would not award that to be a penalty.
It's quite surprising now. 11 Wonders taking over the game now. Brilliant play there from Matthew Ponta. Trying to get the better of Francis Akwa. Did well to get past him. A great strength there from Wakao. There's no way the referee was going to give a penalty for that. KOTOKO in 6s and 7s. The organization is scattered all over the pitch and losing most of the scraps. They need to resolve that before it gets too late.
And again, he was trying to pick up KOTOKO. And he was overly hitting the ball there. And KOTOKO once again having to defend after just going up in the first half. They've struggled to maintain consistency in ball possession. Chasing their own shadows here, allowing Wonders to dictate the players at the moment. It's been a quality display there from side 11 Wonders. So 2 changes there for KOTOKO. And so they introducing Emmanuel MD and Babaya is being substituted. And of course, Chisoba Pongo Wusu also get a chance to come in. And so Emmanuel MD just coming in there, and Papoki is equally out of the game as well.
Well, it's quite interesting. It's a like-for-like substitution for Emmanuel MD coming on to replace Babaya. He's returning from injury. You get to have his first touch of the ball in as many months. Johnson also has been impressive in the last couple of weeks at training, which Zito was to test how capable he is to help revamp his attacking unit. We'll see some more vibrancy up front.
Well, the pressure really has been on the Portugal Warriors in the second half. And just as the 11 Wonders empty possession, and show the leading good pressure at KOTOKO. And try to cut in here. Now finds empty. Back to Amiduapa. Johnson is waiting in the box. Amiduapa teared away. MD trying to hit this one, but has been picked up by Bar. There's an introduction, and of course, there's a attacking play. Emmanuel MD for KOTOKO.
That was quite a good start from him. Not the very best of opportunities and connections, but he had to stretch, looking for the half volley. I'm sure with his position, he should be able to hit some very good balls from quite a decent range.
Thomas Kamara. Lovely play now from Lord Amwa. MD. Back to Lord Amwa. Amo to Lord Amwa again. MD. Looking to control well, but possession lost. And just forcing the Level 1's team to just keep the ball out of play, and so KOTOKO might get a little bit of a respite. And that's certainly going to be a foul there against KOTOKO.
That was a poor throw there from Lord Amwa. Putin, Kibachel in a very tight space. Managed to get the first touch, but it was always going to go away from him.
Someone's in the box now, waiting to find some bit of space. Good play there from ASANTE. Well, now heading for now will do the opportunity to elite it. One hit there, post against goalkeeper Kamara. So he hasn't really been tested in the game there, has he?
Intelligent play there from ASANTE. They're still keeping their goalkeeper fresh from any form of shots.